There's been a big step forward when you can't tell if you're talking to a computer or a person because the computer talks and makes mistakes like a person. That's called video conferencing with a digital superintelligence. An AI neural net's brain growth tries to copy what the brain does. The basic parts of an AI neural net are a lot like the neuron net in the human brain. There's a layer of neurons that go through a number of steps that lead to consciousness in the end. It can do those steps backwards, go back and forth, and go through different routes. Robots will be able to do everything better than us. Everyone. I'm not sure what to do in this case. We had a great product to show you at the Model 3 reveal. Before I tell you what's going to blow your mind, I want to ask, why are we doing this? Why is there a Tesla? Why are we making electric cars? This is because speeding up the switch to environmentally friendly transportation is very important. It's very, very important. Today is a great day for people who love technology and new ideas as much as we do. Tesla is coming out with a bunch of new, groundbreaking products that will likely shake up the industry again. Tesla's leaders have shared some news that could change the game for both customers and investors. The news ranges from big changes in how the company works to the newest developments in robotics. Today, we're going to talk in depth about Elon Musk's big ideas for the next 10 years. We'll also look at how AI and robotics are changing the world of goods and services, and talk about Tesla's choice to rent out bots, which could completely change the market. Stay tuned as we break these changes down, talk about what they mean for the future of technology, and explain how they will change our everyday lives. These lessons from Tesla are very important whether you work in the tech industry, are thinking about making your next big investment, or are just interested in what the next big thing will be. Before you do anything else, please like this video and sign up for Tesla stock news. It's time to begin. First, good news for people who want to buy a Tesla Model 3 long range. They can now get the full $7,500 government tax credit. Yes, you'll get $7,500 in tax breaks when you buy the car. For many of us, that's a big deal that makes us want to go electric even more. Your choice to drive a better car is like getting a pat on the back and some money from the government. Next, Tesla is making a fuss by suing Matthews International, a company that used to be a provider. They're being accused by Tesla of taking trade secrets. This gives us a look into the rough world of big business. Tesla isn't just about coming up with new ideas. They're also being very protective of their technology. Now let's talk about the Tesla Model 3's trip in North America. At first, the rollout had some problems, like delivery times that were longer than planned, which made a lot of customers and fans wait. Though things are getting much better, and the tide is changing. Tesla has increased production, and not just any production. The company has put a lot of effort into producing the high-performance versions of the Model 3, which are getting a lot of attention from car fans and people who might buy one. These performance models look great and use the latest technology, which is what Tesla is known for. They also promise faster speeds and better fuel economy, which makes them very appealing. Even better, the government tax credit for the Model 3 long range has been brought back. This is part of an effort to help the environment and is expected to give Tesla a big sales boost. Because of this tax cut, now is a better time than ever for people who were thinking about buying but weren't sure. This could be the right time for you to buy a new electric car if you've been looking for the right one. Tesla is getting ready for what could be a record-setting sales season. They are increasing production to keep up with rising demand. They are offering financial benefits to make the cars easier for more people to buy. Now is a good time to think about switching to electric cars and seeing what all the fuss is about with the Tesla Model 3. We also want to let people in British Columbia know that the EV refund scene has changed. You can no longer get the BC refund on the Tesla Model 3 and Model Y. This might be because of a lack of money or because of the case we just talked about. It's a bummer for people who want to buy there either way. Tesla and Matthews International are the first ones to talk about. Matthews had been giving Tesla machines to make things and had even told Tesla how to make better batteries. What does this mean? They have, in fact, made battery farms bigger, cheaper, use less energy, and make batteries faster. This partnership shows how valuable it is to work with great companies like Tesla, but it also shows the risks that come with sharing private data. Tech and faith are on the line in this game. Now we have some very important news from Dell. They are working with tsla and NEAN to build what they say will be the biggest computer in the world by fall 2025. Just think about that for a second. Dell wants to use about 100,000 NVIDIA H100 GPUs. This setup will be 4 times bigger than any GPU systems that are already in use. They are also working with Super Microcomputer to put this huge puzzle together. NVIDIA H2000, 200S and B200S may be used. In the tech world, this is very important. Not only that, but Elon Musk is also making changes in a different part of the tech world. When he teams up with Dell and Supermicro, they want to build what they think will be the world's biggest supercomputer. It's not just about putting together a huge amount of gear. Dell is in charge of putting together half of the racks that are needed for this big job. But it's not just a race to get as many points as possible. They're really fighting on a lot of different fronts. Keeping to tight schedules, cutting costs, and not sacrificing quality are all parts of the equation. The goal is clear: to be the biggest and best of the market in terms of both size and efficiency. Allow us to add some more energy to this project by talking about NVIDIA. Their market value of $3.3 trillion makes them the world's biggest company by market value, beating out Microsoft to the top of the tech world. NVIDIA is very important to this project because they are providing the GPUs, which are what this machine does. Right now, these GPUs are what almost all of the big tech companies want, which shows how important NVIDIA is to this project. Their cutting-edge technology is what will run this supercomputer, which will let it do things at speeds that were previously unimaginable. Musk, Dell, and NVIDIA have joined forces to make a big statement in the tech world. This is more than just a business deal. It supports a long-term goal to control the future of computer power and shows how new ideas, teamwork, and big investments could change what we expect from technology in the years to come. Elon Musk isn't just making plans for the next few years, he's setting up his work for the next 10 years. A lot of people know Musk for his big plans, which guide all of his businesses. He is driven to make sure that all of his businesses and their goals are in line with these big plans, because he thinks so far ahead. His ideas are always new and often ahead of the curve in the tech world. Now let's talk about a big change we're seeing. There are more things and services than ever before. At the moment, inflation is partly caused by a lack of workers, which makes things and services less available. Another interesting fact is that more AI and robots are thought to lead to a surplus of goods and services in the near future. This could make everything cheaper and faster for everyone, which would completely change the way markets work around the world. Also, since we're talking about robots, let's learn more about how lifelike robots are changing. More and more people and businesses are interested in these engineering wonders, but they still haven't reached their full potential. Experts and other interested parties agree on one thing: there needs to be big improvements in a number of important areas, including scaling, dexterity, mechanical performance, and dependability. All of these things are very important for turning humanoid robots from experimental ideas into useful tools that people use every day.